Hey JuJus, how are you doing today? I hope that you all are doing well this Friday. I just have a quick spirit message for you all that I want to share. And I resonate with this. When this came out of the decks I was using, I was like, of course, this makes sense. This message is timeless, so whenever this comes across you, then it was meant to come across, to you. And if you feel called to save it and just re-listen to it later, well, then that is honor what you are feeling, which then goes right into the message that I want to talk about. So I have the cards here, and I have the cards here, and I have my book that I write everything in down here. So excuse me if I'm like looking this way, looking down. But anyway, so the message that that the collective, that you need to hear, is to pay attention to what energizes you. Pay attention to what energizes you. Now, this resonates for me. I think I mentioned that it resonated for me and it made sense for me because for the past 2 weeks, I have been filled with a stillness. And to be quite honest, the stillness was very uncomfortable for me because that is not my natural energy. That's not my natural energy. Stillness, most people that know me would not say I am still. So when this came into my spirit, from spirit, I was quite uncomfortable with it because I didn't understand what to do with it, because everything in me was wanting action, but spirit was telling me, no, you need stillness. Now, when I look back at it, like why I was feeling this way, it was clear that I need to pay attention to what energizes us. I was putting time and effort into things that was not energizing me. It was taking from me. And then on top of that, I was not refilling myself back up. Okay? So the cards that came out, let me just jump right into the cards here. The first card is, let's see if we can, here we go, the Jack of Diamonds, number 14. And authenticity, number 10. All right, so with the Jack of Diamonds, starting with the Jack of Diamonds, right? We are being asked to focus on our goals, to put together some sort of agenda. Right? Now, this goal can be anything, whatever it is that you are trying to manifest into your life. These are the goals that are getting you towards that manifestation, okay? And this is a message here that's telling you that spirit is watching. Spirit is watching because we are needing to, if we are asking spirit for something, okay, but we are putting our energy into things that does not energize us, then we are going against our manifestation. Okay, so when that happens, stillness needs to come into play. Stillness needs to come into play because you need to begin to realize or notice, become aware of what is truly energizing you. Okay? And when you pay attention to that and you sit within that and you begin to move away or shift our energy towards those things that are energizing us, that's when change begins to happen. And Spirit is watching that. They're needing that change to happen, because when you start fulfilling, for yourself, Spirit can begin to, fulfill. All right, so that's when change begins to happen. When you begin to put your energy towards things that are not serving you, or things that are not energizing you, you will begin to face adversities. And I'm honestly the same way. I'm like, why am I facing these? Like, why am I facing these? Why is this happening? I want to overcome this. How do I overcome this adversity? Like, how? Like, what the heck is happening? And the message of authenticity fits in. When you begin to focus on what energizes you, you are tapping into what is authentic to you, to who you are, without any apology, because you are already divine. You are already perfect. Your higher self is guiding you, right? But that guidance can only happen when you are authentic to who you are, right? So 2 weeks ago, well, for 2 weeks actually, for 2 weeks, I was feeling this stillness because, Spirit was asking me to be still. And I was feeling uncomfortable, and honestly, I was fighting it. I was legit fighting it. And I was trying to put energy when I didn't have any. I was not being authentic to what I was feeling. I needed to be authentic and just honor it. Because as soon as I began to do that, and I released that, I cried that out, then I was able to then move with authenticity to what I needed. And I wonder if you guys can hear the ambulance going by. Anyway, that authenticity helped me then to set a particular agenda that I needed to then go towards my manifestations, my goals. Now, Now this stillness, I would say it's almost warrior-like. This tapping into your authenticity, setting goals, I would say this is warrior-like. This is warrior energy, all right? You have to sometimes lie in wait and be patient and sit within your surroundings. Within surroundings meaning your person, your own spirit, to then go forward, to go towards your manifestation, to go towards your goal. Okay, this is heavy for me. I would say this is a part of a warrior spirit. Okay, and I didn't really understand this, so the attention for me now going forward would have to be to set, so I have this energy back, I have this creativity back, but I want to use it wisely, right? Once again, we are being, asked to have a particular goal in mind, a manifestation in mind, and set an agenda towards it, right? But you can't just, it's not a sprint. We can't be sprinting towards it. This is a marathon, right? Am I saying that right? I'm not very good with sports analogies, but I feel that you know what I'm talking about. So just, you know, just feel me out here. Just feel me out. This is not a sprint. All right. There is a lot of being authentic to who you are, and not just like, okay, who are you, but also, well, how am I feeling? Well, I'm feeling like this. I am going to honor that and not fight that, because this will help me become aligned with my manifestation and my goals if I just sit and I listen. Now, during this time, what I would recommend to you to do would be to think about your spiritual hygiene during this time. This is something that because I was feeling this restlessness, I needed to be on top of my spiritual hygiene during this stillness period that I was in. So if you have any sort of spiritual protections, you know, like rituals, I would suggest that you get on that. Even cleansings, right? So cleanse and then protect, okay? Your spiritual hygiene during this period right now is important. So that is another spirit message for you, is to think about your spiritual hygiene routine. What are you doing on a weekly, monthly, quarterly, whatever structure your practice has, whatever structure that you have, what are you doing? Are you on top of that? If not, then I would suggest that you get on top of that. I am also feeling the need to say, clean your altars. I will probably say that a lot, I feel, but clean your altars, okay? Your ancestral altars, to be more specific, to those who have ancestral altars, clean them, refresh them, put a new candle on, or fresh water, whatever you have, clean it, reset it. Once again, this is also a part of spiritual hygiene. All right. Now, tapping into this energy of change, right? When we begin to let change happen, when we sit in our authentic selves, we honor what we're feeling. We are setting agendas to go towards our manifestation. This is where the connection comes in, and this is where the abundance come in. All right. Now, when I say abundance, I also want to make it clear, abundance is more than just money. It is money, it is wealth, but we come into an abundance of ideas. We come into an abundance of energy. And once that energy is renewed, or once our cups are refilled, we are once again being asked to pay attention to, my camera shut off for a second. So we're being asked to pay attention to what energizes you and go towards that. Be authentic and go towards that. So that is the spirit message for this time for you. And if you want a more detailed reading that is specific for you, you can go down below and click on my website and book a reading, and we can get into that. Okay, we can get into that. Well, I can get into that, so that way we can start getting you more aligned with your higher self, your inner power, your inner divine power. All right, so that way we can go towards these manifestations. Start setting those agendas, start getting our spirits aligned, start connecting, start tapping into that abundant energy that will bring us towards wealth, or bring us towards love, bring us towards whatever it is that you are wanting to be abundant in. All right. Also, how to overcome adversities, you know, and if there's any sort of challenge, right? So you can go to my website and book a reading. And also, on a side note, as I close everything up, the Bazaar and Apothecary has been restocked. So feel free to browse that and get all your needs and wants and desires right there in the shop. All right, so I will see you guys next time. I'm really excited for the next couple of weeks. There are a lot of changes, there's a few changes coming, and so I can't wait to share that with you and go on that journey with you. I'm really excited about it. All right, I will see you guys. I will see you all super soon. Goodbye, my JuJus. Peace.